your channel, it's fine. But if it's on my channel, the beginning's always messed up because DJ's just going blah, 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 blah. And then you ramble on for 71 minutes. By the way, I'm live.
You rambled into the middle of yours. I love it.
I think it picked up with me going blah, 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 blah.
Welcome into the Farm Sim Show, folks. This is a par for the course.
How's everybody doing?
If you missed it, we were just in pre-stream on Twitch and on Facebook, and just talking about how we always seem to mess up the intros. And DJ decided to talk right into his intro. It's great to see you. I'm glad that you're keeping the status quo.
I mean, here's the thing. The people that are viewing at home, by the way, thank you if you're listening to this on any of the wonderful platforms that we do this on. You just can't see our faces. And so we need to give you some context. And it's really good to start the context with blah, 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 blah. So that they know what they're getting into before they listen to it for another 71 minutes.
Is that like setting the bar nice and low so we can always exceed expectations? Is that the plan?
Man, we always exceed expectations. Even when the expectation is high, we exceed it because they're like, I didn't think they would go that low. and in other terms, there's people that listen who are like, you know what? It's the Farm Sim Show. I expect nothing less. And at the end of the show, they're like, I got exactly what I paid for. That was free, and that was terrible.
Well, at least we're exceeding someone's expectations. I don't know. I noticed how your mom's never in here anymore, so she's probably like, I think I'm good with this.
Mom's not feeling well. I don't think she'll be in here with us today. What's up, Nathan? How you doing, man? Oh, man.
So, do we have stuff to talk about today?
Well, one thing to talk about today. Yesterday we had nothing to talk about, but Giants was like, I found this for you. For you at home. Present. As I send my hands forward towards the camera, the people at home can't see.
It's nice in 3D, though. It looked good.
Yeah. I try and stay in 3D as much as possible.
I don't have anything to rebut to that. Really, nothing at all.
You laid it up.
We got one thing to talk about.
But we're going to talk about it a lot. Yeah, Richard says this show always exceeds my expectations, just usually in the wrong direction.
Is there more than one direction to exceeding? I'm impressed. All right,
There is.
We've got Retro Arcade, one thing, 5-minute stream, and then football comes right back at him. 2-hour streams talking about a 5-minute thing.
What? They get it.
Well, we can waste maybe 15 seconds of their time here.
Okay.
All right.
Farm Sim Show, baby. The Sim Show. I got to stare at my ugly face for about 3 seconds while I was like, oh, we're doing the intro. I thought we were just going to sit here for 15 seconds in silence. I didn't.
Threw it out at you. Just toss it right at you.
Yep. Welcome, everybody, to the Farm Sim Show with DjGoHam and Klutch Simulations. Today, we're going to be talking about the Klutch Try-On. I didn't forget what it was called. And we're going to talk about that. But we're going to talk about a specific screenshot in particular, because Giants released a screenshot of it in the store, and I think we have exclusive information.
Ooh, is it exclusive? Are we the first ever with breaking news? Do we need
the first ones that aren't guessing on it?
Do we need like a news thing?
Here, it's like a news thing, man. I'm trying to. It's something different.
Do you want a news intro for it? I think I got one. Here.
It's not going to be as good. All right, fine. Diggers in here reporting live for Farm Sim News. Tragedy struck today is Klutch. I don't know. It's always tragedy struck. It's nothing good.
I tried my best. I did.
Yeah.
I fulfilled my side of this. Now you have to do your side.
All right. So there's some information we're going to talk about it. But let's say you're here, wherever you're watching this right now, but you're like, you know what? I would love to watch this somewhere else. Where can they find us today?
Lots of different places. I mean, like pretty much all the places. We still haven't gotten TikTok though.
I don't. Where's he at? Jake, do you want to do that?
No, but we're on my Twitch. We're on my Facebook. DJ, you're on two of your YouTube channels, I believe.
And
you're on
Facebook.
Facebook as well.
Yep.
And of course, you can follow us on Twitter. And we are also, of course, this will be broadcasted live afterwards or recorded live and put up on our podcast forum as well. So if you are in audio format and you don't want to see our ugly faces for a little while, then you can just go and download it there. And you know what? That's an awesome way to do it as well. Of course, you just won't get the pretty pictures that we're about to talk about. That's all.
Yep. We're going to talk about pretty pictures. If you're following along at home, what you want to do is go to the Farming Simulator Facebook blog thing. It's not Facebook, it's just the blog. And we're going to be talking about the picture in the store. I think we'll go and pull it up on my side so that we can look at this together. Boom. That didn't work. Add to stream. There we go.
Works totally fine.
Yep. Yeah. We planned this entire stream out ahead of time. You can tell by how professional it is. I mean, to be fair, this screenshot right here brought us some very interesting and new information we've never seen before. Klutch, have you seen some of the stuff in here before?
Well, this is a totally new store page. That's something I haven't seen anywhere yet.
Yep.
That's kind of cool to see. I'm excited about that.
So you've got that. Of course, we've got stuff that we're used to seeing. It's just in different places around the screen. And I think for some things it was for a reason. I think the menu this area looks good. Of course, you can kind of see the lights coming from above now instead of like from a humongous window going, oh.
I never had the angel glory noise ever come on when I was playing Farmson. That's a first for me.
Yeah, you know, I'll do my best to make that noise real loud. John St. Clair, welcome to GoHam fam. Yeah. So over here, horsepower. Ooh, the transmission. Now we talked about this last week, where we said some vehicles won't have manual transmissions because they're not available in real life. And your question was, well, how are you gonna know?
Yep.
I think this tells us how we're gonna know right here. Because it tells us. It says variable CVT. So this the Klutch Triad will not be available in a manual transmission. Combinators in here. Ooh.
I don't think there's any current new age combines that are not available. Like I don't think there's any that are manual transmission anymore off the top of my head. But anyways.
Yeah. Of course, fuel, miles per hour, kilometers per hour, how fast it goes, literage, that's fine. And then we see two more DJ Pape Terminators here. Terminator, if I say anything I'm not supposed to, let me know.
Terminator, what's going on, buddy?
It's really funny. As soon as my NDA went up, they haven't told me anything else. It's strange. Anyway, so down here it's a 17.2 T. That's 17.2 tons. Ooh, that's heavy.
That's heavy, but what? That's new information we haven't seen ever in base game farm sim for anything. That's something different.
So for as far as I can tell, the weight of the thing is going to play a factor in this. Let's go ahead and zoom into it real quick so you guys can see. Meow. Very interesting.
Zooming feature. Look at you.
So I think there's something to this. I think that weight is going to play a factor. And you see it's in kg as well. So it's in kilograms, 17.2 tons. Was that 14 point or not 4? Ooh, wow. Math was terrible. 17.2 tons too. And then this one's another one, the VF Combine Master. Do you know what that is? And I'll give you a hint. Doesn't have anything to do with Virtual Farmer.
I'm going to go with, is it the tracks on that?
I'm not exactly sure if it's the tracks or not. However, Continental make a VF Combine Master wheel thing.
Yeah.
So these are the wheels.
The wheels you just set up on that one right now.
From Continental.
It's nice to see Continental in base, like right in base, right flashness, right in the face right there. The fact that even they highlighted this in yellow too, like that's the thing they're selecting right now on the screenshot is it's kind of cool to see that.
Real quick, Nicholas Orlando coming in with a ballin' idea.
There you go.
Compaction. It's a little compaction. I didn't think it.
it.
Why did I think of that? Because I'm not
Love to
smart
see that.
like Nicholas is.
I'm not holding my breath, but I would love to see it. I think we've discussed this before. We didn't think it was a thing.
Well, I can hold my breath for a little while. So we'll give it a try and see. Anyway, so very interesting. Yeah, also DF. Thing is, we already have this in Farm Sim 19, so I'm not sure if this is going to be anything or not, because we really just don't run out. I'm interested to see. Over here, we're going to go through this Farm Sim show a lot quicker than I thought. Engine setup. We know we've got a bunch of different ones on here. Continental tires. We could choose between a couple different Continental tires on this. Did you know that? And not Continental, but tires in general.
Well, I can see we can do tires in general, but Continental looks like there's only one.
Right. However, it did say Continental or Vrodstein. Vrodstein tires.
What was the other one? What was the other one? Sorry?
Vrodstein.
I'm not even familiar with them at all.
Yeah, William Taylor, just to get to Clutchy Poo. Thanks, MRG. Can I get cowbell? I don't have the cowbell for modders out there. Make this game so awesome to play.
Driver 53 is saying that might be that compaction might have been added during precision farming. There was someone mentioned that. That's the worst. Oh boy.
That's the only cowbell I got, man. MRG's in here too. Clutchy. Yeah, Vrodstein. And of course, Prestige is in here being inappropriate. Love you, dude. Interesting. Yeah, so it's Continental or Vrodstein tires. So that's going to be fun. We'll set up, of course, standard stuff. License plate. Clutch.
That I'm excited about. Why does it say none, though? Why can't? Is that not selectable?
So I'm thinking, well, we were told that some pieces of equipment would have license plates and some wouldn't.
Okay.
Now, I haven't seen very many combine harvesters with license plates on them.
There's some truth in that.
So I think maybe. Oh, never mind. Nope, there's literally one right there.
Okay, I got a gripe here. I got a gripe. Can we get rid of the European badging on the back, like the little slidey?
I did not see anything that had anything to do with that.
Me neither. So, I thought that was. I was under the impression that everything was going to be. You can select a US version, European version. I just want a little bit of authenticity on that. And it wouldn't be that. Come on.
I know you do. Like I've said as well. It's Farming Simulator, not North American Farming Simulator.
But I get that, but Farming Simulator, that's an option. It's the simulator part.
Simulate yourself in Europe.
You can choose. I'm
a bad person to argue this with, though, because I like the American style combines and tractors. I'm just a terrible person. What's going on, A2? How you doing, man? Taz in here as well. We just got a bunch of heavy hitters in here today. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't look like you're going to be able to change that. Is there anything in these screenshots that you want to talk about, or did I miss anything? Because we're 14 minutes in and we really got to clear another like 46 minutes.
We could talk for at least 5 more minutes on this.
All right.
Okay, the first thing, we talked about this a little bit in pre-stream, but the way the sliders work now, all your options, how they're all in one.
They're all over here now.
I you know what, you kind of corrected me on this. I wasn't sure how I thought about it, like having it all so it's dropped down. It feels like you don't get to see quite as much of what's going on, because it's, beforehand you'd have the 4 of them and they're all kind of side by side or whatever, but now you have to slide up to see more of them potentially.
Yeah,
I thought that might be kind of wonky, but then again, with console players and even on PC, if you're using your controller, there's always options you can't seem to get to for some reason in Farm Sim 19, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it happened to me 2 days ago. There was a mod that it was bell trailer. It was just a bell trailer.
Yep.
But I couldn't select one of the options. It was like,
it's weird how the controls work in the store like that. I always thought it was just a PC only problem. I thought because it was always trying to default back to your mouse and it wouldn't let you to get like the secondary color or something like that, right? But this maybe should fix that. Maybe.
Hopefully. I mean, it's only going up and down. So you would think,
Yeah.
we're only going up and down. Okey-dokey.
Other than that, I mean, the store is, you guys, this is the first picture we've really seen of what the store looks like. It's okay. It's nothing really crazy to write home about, I don't think.
Mhm.
It looks like it's, you know what, it does what it needs to do. I'm not sold on, I'm struggling with the color scheming, and I get it. It goes with the 22 logo, the same color as that. So everything's kind of
Blue.
that color, right? That aqua. Yeah. I don't even know what color you want to go with it. I'm not sold on it yet. It's gonna have to grow on me still. I'm still fighting with it a little bit, but it's not bad. It does look modern, I think. I don't know. Have you been sold on it, or are you still getting complaints on it too?
I've had a lot of people mention it. For me, I could almost care less about what the HUD looks like or what the extra stuff like that looks like. The information screens, the information stuff. I could kind of care less.
Yeah.
A2 Studio's like, I like it. Yeah. I don't know. It would be very cool to allow people to change that whatever color they want. Whether it be
that's
black, whether it be, blue, a different blue, yellow, red, whatever. I think it would be cool to let people do that. That being said, I'm sure there'll be a PC mod eventually that'll let you do that. Doesn't say anything about consoles, but I don't know. I like the blue. To me,
it doesn't bother me. I'm indifferent.
It didn't even stand out to me, even when doing all the videos, until someone was like, I don't like the blue. I was like, oh yeah, it's blue.
I think that's it too, is that you're like, the people that are fine with it, that think it's okay, they don't really bring it up. They're like, oh yeah, we got a new HUD. But it's the people that don't like it. That's the ones that are going to mention it. And that's why you're always going to see the negativity when it comes out to something like that. And that's the way it goes. Like I said, I'm indifferent. I probably wouldn't have mentioned it, but I just saw a few comments on it. I'm like, okay, it's different. Maybe it could be something a little bit different than what it is, but I don't really mind it. The one problem I remember with Farm Sim 19 we had, you'll remember the HUD, and there's actually a mod that fixes that now, is when you're looking at the sky, you can't read your HUD numbers because it just blends in, right?
Yeah.
So this should fix that in theory, but you never know with the blue. Maybe you won't, because it'll be blue skies potentially. I don't know. Anyways, it's just interesting to think about, that's for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, if you go all the way back, I'm not sure what was Farm Sim 15? Was that dark blue? What color was that? I don't remember. But I mean,
I thought they had the black boxes for 17. I think 17 and 15 were the same. I had like the whole black box up there.
Yeah. Well, I didn't
know this. I'm just going to read this quickly here. With respect to North America, all Korean models of Kloss products, let me see, are European markets with immediate effects. So it sounds like those harvesters may only be available in Europe. So maybe North America and Russia scheduled in medium term.
Oh,
okay. So it sounds like those harvesters may not even be available in North America. Then that
actually makes sense. I was doing my video this morning and I clicked on the link that Giants had posted and it redirected me to the United States one, and I couldn't find anything.
Yeah. That actually makes a little bit more sense then. And you know what? If that's the case, then I'm fine with it having the Euro badges on it. That's okay. Like I said, I personally, if it's available in North America, I want to be able to pull off anything European on it and make it so it's an North American piece of equipment. Yeah.
Oh, we got a certain Shane Kaz hanging out.
Hey, Kaz.
What's up, dude? We got everybody. Also, Pickle was in here, but he was saying something about like ignore Klutch, don't let him talk, something.
Yeah, so par for the course.
Yeah. Speaking of, and then Mike says, tell MRG to keep working on 16X Gator. So there you go, MRG. You go. Doing that. No, this is cool. I like the layout. It seems nice. It's definitely going to be different. This is a different game, so we're looking at something completely different. This is cool. I like this. It gives us all the information that I think we need.
Rotate camera function. That's new too, right? Rotate camera, zoom camera.
No, we've had those. When you can go around and zoom in and out.
Yeah, one of them does. But doesn't it mess up if you're on one of the settings?
It does. Yeah, but that was only after the Alpine DLC update.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking of. Never mind.
Before them, for some reason, they were fine.
Yeah, never mind. All right.
Formal Pickle. He did say that. He says, shush, Klutch. Told you.
I don't even have anything to say back to him.
A2 Studio, we're not ignoring you. We're trying to host a podcast, man. You know, the people at home are going like, is A2 Studio still there? No, he's not here.
Isn't he in Florida?
Anyway, no, he's home.
Oh, is he home? Okay.
He streamed last night.
I thought he was in Florida for some reason.
Dude.
I
Come on. At least when I'm not watching,
you know what? He doesn't send me a text to let us know his personal itinerary here. Unlike you, I get it every day. There's DJ's schedule for the day. I am going to the store. That's about it.
That's kind of fair. Yeah. Anyway, this cool stuff in here, but this was like one of the only ones that didn't really. There's so much more. Look at the detail on this. It is stupid. I am loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. No, they did a really, really good job on this. You can see the grain, which I assume is wheat, probably.
Looks like wheat.
Yeah.
One question: can we ever get it so that like moving the thresher up and down so that actually has an effect on anything? Is that ever possible? Like,
I don't think so.
I know, but I'd love to have that like almost like a realistic mode of some sort at some point where that actually mattered. I don't know. I know it's a lot to ask, but
yeah. So like at a different
crops would have to be different. Oh, so put it this way: have your crops at different heights depending on how fertilized they were, the ground stat before. So the crops would actually grow to a different height when they're ready to harvest, depending on all the variables. And then you'd actually have to set your thresher so that it was at the right height as well to harvest the crop properly. Like, and otherwise you'd lose a percentage, right? Like just something like that, just to give it like just focus in on this stuff, because this is cool, right? This is authentic then.
Yeah. I agree. It would be neat to have FDR's in here as well. It's just all the people are here. What's up, FDR? How you doing, man? I was kind of hoping for better ground detail, but underwhelmed based on how long they've had to work on things. Feels like copy paste. See, and I don't feel like that, but I'm looking at the game completely different than even Klutch, FDR, A2 Studio even. I'm excited. I'm like, whatever they bring us, I'm happy with it.
Yeah. This looks great. Like there's a lot of detail in this picture. There's a lot more on this header than most of the stuff we see right now.
Yeah.
It looks true to life, that's for sure.
Yeah. And I understand there's only so much they could do with details and designs. I will say this was one of the first screenshots that detail-wise, I was like, that's incredible. But it was also another, like, it still looks similar to some screenshots that we've gotten for Farming Simulator 19 in a way. And I'm not saying that bad about anything. I've purposely, anyway, you Klutch, anytime you've said something like that, I'm like, no, it's not. Get out of here.
No,
you don't know anything. But the thing is too, the stuff from the Kloss DLC brought in a whole host of like detailed models that we'd never seen before. And I think this is just the next move on of that is say, hey, we were working on stuff, all of the DLCs that we worked on, more detail for each one. So I think we're seeing that progression from, the most recent DLCs to this. But then again, it's in Farm Sim 22, which is totally different than Farm Sim 19. Things may look the same or similar, but I don't think they're going to play the same.
Now, I don't know if I 100% agree with that. I think things are going to play very similar, in my opinion. But there's a lot of details in here, like the big thing, of course, off the back, right? Like our crops are the straw swath is coming off the back of that right now. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
like that looks way better than anything on 19.
Can you not fix that? I don't know how to get out of this. Hang on, no, I love it. I'm trying to zoom up on it. Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Like, look at that 3D texturing. That looks awesome.
It's
when you're zoomed in and all pixelated, not so much, but when you're zoomed in, it looks way better.
All right.
That looks cool.
Yeah. I'm down with this 100%. Plus, if it does the thing that the other one does, where it swooshes it
back and forth.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about that. FDR, MRG saying, please fix some of the things in Giant's editor. I'm going to throw more tantrums. MRG is going to throw tantrums
the other night, and he was having a bit of a temper tantrum. Emergy, I'm sorry. I wish I could help you. You know so much more about that than anybody else that I know right now. It seems like about making those with that. I don't know what to tell you, man. Good luck. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But no, this is a good place for everyone to express your. I mean, it's the Farm Sim show. It's not, nothing else where I would assume you're being rude about something. This is where you share your opinions and you share your excitement or distaste of things that you see. Now's a good time to share those opinions. 3D tracks. See that? Excited about that.
I did notice that. I mean, it's almost like it's sad because it's almost like it's old news now, though, isn't it? It's like, oh yeah, we got 3D tracks. Whatever.
Man, after everything that went down back in December, I will take 3D tracks all day.
It looks good though. I'm glad to see it. That's for sure. I love the 3D tracks whenever it's a piece of equipment. I look at it right off the bat. I'm like, oh yeah, it's got 3D tracks, and I kind of forget about it. But other than that, it looks great.
Yeah. Somebody's asking about VR. No, VR will not be supported in Farming Simulator 22. I'm sure there's going to be mods, so you can do that. But yeah, it's not going to be a thing, which I would have loved. But then again, I don't think you guys want to watch me with like big white goggles over my face going, whoa.
Sounds like it might be an improvement for most of I'm sorry, what?
Shush. It is funny though. You're good. Oh man. Is there anything else that we're missing? You guys in the chat, is there anything that maybe me and Klutch are overlooking? Maybe we're not talking about something enough. Is there anything in this screenshot? Anything through here? Klutch, is there anything that you see that I'm missing?
If anybody overanalyzes anything, it's you. So if someone can find something, I'd love to hear about it. I've looked through this and we chatted a bit about this before the stream.
Do you remember?
You've always already done a video on this.
It was 3 years ago this week, I think. 3 years ago this week is when Giants released for the Farm Sim 19 the John Deere 8R, the little video, like the 30-second video they did, where you couldn't see anything around, and we didn't realize that we were like right there at our main farm on Ravenport. And I think I made like a 3-hour live stream on that 30-second clip.
I saw Driver 53 pointing out like what the guy's wearing inside, and I did look at that as well. It looks like a tracksuit almost.
He looks like somebody that works for Kloss.
Yeah.
Weed is way to so this is going from a screenshot that I took to online and everything. Don't judge color right now. I think now's a bad time to judge color. But Drew Hodgkins, that is totally cool. I think you play on PC if I remember correctly. So fortunate thing is you can make colors look kind of however you want. So
it's oversaturated. Everything in the screenshots a little bit oversaturated.
What's the worker wearing? Man, get out of here.
I don't know.
Somebody else said something.
Right. It's so bright though.
Richard's asking, the heads are articulated now. Yes, all the combines, if they support it, they support this way and this way, and they just kind of roll with the field. My question is, how fast can they interact? Because I'm going to find that out.
We have what Kloss equipment do we have confirmed right now?
Man, this and the Saddle Track 4200. That is it.
Yeah, that's the only two that I've thought of. I don't think I've seen any screenshots of anything else either off the top of my head.
This dude's wearing something different.
But let's be honest. Kloss is in the game, so there's a very good chance we're going to see probably the majority of their tractors. They'll be base game. I'm gonna go on assuming everything that we probably for the most part had in the Platinum Edition. We should probably see it.
Yeah,
that's my opinion. Don't quote me on that. That things can change. Criminator, you can say what you want on there. If you want to let us know what Kloss equipment are, and you can always let us know. Yeah, right.
Yep.
We won't tell anybody. We promise.
There's the bogey wheels of the header actually touch the ground. Yeah, look at that right there. Terminator had
Do they not touch right now on most of the other equipment? I'm trying to think if there's anything that has those bogey wheels that are hitting the ground.
The Rosamash stuff, maybe.
I can't remember anymore.
But is it a jogging suit? I don't know, but I think it's cool. What if that's like a Kloss jumper that we don't know about? Because I've seen guys, the Kloss videos, where they accidentally leaked on one of their videos the Kloss DLC. Kloss did that, if you guys don't remember. And that's cool. Brian with the super sticker.
Here's Brian.
Unfortunately, I can't see it.
I know.
Program doesn't
program doesn't show it.
Can somebody tell me what the sticker was? I'm so sorry. Let's get a hashtag for Brian.
Feedback either, of course. That was with VR and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. What happens if you download a mod for FS22 but put it in 19? It's not going to work.
It's like download a mod for 17 and trying to stick it in 19. It has to be updated.
Yeah, try again. Yeah, it's going to be completely different. They've said that there's not a thing that you can use, like throw the mod in and it works in the next game, like you do with 17 and 19, the program.
I just figured Newell just gave me the best idea. I need to come up with a K-Sims merch onesie. I think I need a onesie, but it's got to, of course, have the dumper in the back because, well, we all know that. It could be like a onesie with K-Bot's face on it. I think that'll be the best piece of merch ever. That will go. I won't even be able to keep that on the shelves, I don't think.
It's going to go away. It's a dance control. Okay. The sky looks decent. See, for me, I could care less what the sky looks like.
What?
Come
on.
I mean, it's
the skybox is such a big thing for me.
Man, I don't know. But this looks great.
It does. I think it looks fantastic. I like the skybox. It looks nice.
Yeah, whatever this is, this looks good.
You even did a whole video of a time lapse of the skybox in 17 and 19.
Shush. That was one of my most disliked videos immediately off the bat because people were looking, they were like, "This is crap." I'm like, I needed a third video today. Leave me alone. It was a cheap video. I'm sorry. 2.5 years later, I'm sorry. The sky is apparently not the limit for DjGoHam. Nah, the limit is where it turns black, and I found that a lot.
Well, I mean, the skybox is great. I mean, at least it wasn't just another night shot.
Do the clouds cast shadows?
The Prince of Darkness and harvest all night long.
Screenshot. So 2 things. Does the clouds cast shadows? And I believe we've seen either the wind blowing through or clouds going over. It was one of the two, but I can't remember. We talked about this last week, a couple weeks ago.
Well, I know they definitely talked a bit about how the wind goes through the fields, and they show how that works.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any shadows from clouds though. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And then to be honest.
Pickle's looking for a screenshot of it raining. I think that would be cool as well. Plus, FDR just said he's taking off, but he said he'll be back when there's something about logging. FDR, I think that we should have you on as a guest on the show whenever logging information comes out. I mean, who better?
Is there anybody better than that? Seriously. Waiting for something about logging. I know there hasn't been anything really announced on logging at all.
Hopefully Giants is just not letting stuff through about logging for not 22, not 19. I was like, yeah, I haven't seen anything for logging in 19 in a while. 3-meter cultivators. By the way, there's like 2 or 3 3-meter cultivators being worked on right now, and I refuse to put them on the news videos. Sorry. FS22 is better than anything in your house. What are you talking about? Get out of here, Big Rich. True, though. FDR said they gladly join us. Perfect. You're on the show next week. Hopefully. Giants, go ahead and release something next week so we can get him on.
Logging.
Yep, that'd be perfect. I just want to hear the tree hit the ground. You
really have to master that thunk. That thunk noise when logs hit the ground. You'd have to that's almost like a big undertaking almost to get that just right.
I would love to. I'm getting ideas. Go into the sound file of the base game and replace the sound of the tree and do like ow or something like that. I've already got ideas turning. Or the sheep ray traced. I don't think ray tracing is coming to Farm Sim 22.
I have heard nothing about ray tracing sheep though. That's something that we can talk about at some point, maybe.
We haven't seen any sheep yet, but I mean, come on, right? I mean, they're going to be there.
Yeah.
I just think the combine looks great. They've done a really good job putting this together, putting it into the game. They said this is a more like smaller combine, right? There's 12,000 liters. This thing's massive.
Yeah, it's mid-size. It's definitely not the biggest one out there, but it's still.
It covers one of the biggest things that I said that I wanted to see in Farm Sim 22 was more medium-sized combines. Oh. Kind of like the Case 7000 series, stuff like that. And I think this definitely fits pretty good within that realm. This is even a little bit on the bigger side too.
Still, does it come in wheels? Do you know? Can we get this? Is this one available in a wheeled version?
So
I don't know if it is or not in real life. Didn't notice
well,
anything. I
give
only
me,
found like a couple images when I briefly searched this before the stream. I didn't see anything else on it.
it came out today. It was announced today. It was announced this morning. There were guys from Giants that woke up this morning who were like, "Is that leaked? Did somebody leak that?" And it was Klutch showing theirs. Wheels.
In real life, they can have wheels. We're seeing on my side over here. So, I'm personally a wheel person. I like the 3D tracks, but especially on my combines, I want wheels. I want wheels on them.
Tracks are cool. Yeah,
they can have a motor hillside system in real life as well. Interesting.
All right. Kerminator says this new harvester is specifically engineered with the TerraTrack attached. So I think that tells us our answer right there.
Okay. TerraTrack attached. Interesting. Okay, that seems not so many in more words than needed to be. I think I get what he's saying there.
Yep. We smell what he's stepping in. We hear what he's singing. We're
what are some more analogies to put in here?
When you got two different colored Legos, sometimes that's not a set. That's something in the room.
OTD
sometimes you just got to paint your wall white. That sounds bad. I'm not going to say that one.
I want to just walk away right now.
Sometimes you just need to drink a bottle of water. Shut up.
We're on the wrong screen for that, I think.
You hear what I'm singing? It's a Rainbow Connection. Butterfly in the sky. All right.
So we got through all those screenshots. It looks good. Yep. I'm happy. I don't know. I got nothing else to add. Someone was actually talking a little bit about the dirt wear and stuff on the equipment as well. Yep. You don't really see much on there.
No, what we do get to see is the wheels and tracks, though, because the rest of the stuff, I mean, they want it to look nice and they want to look clean. Now's not the time for dirt. Now's the time for
that's
showing.
The wrong answer. Always is the time for dirt.
Well, we can't all be polycount modding. All right. Check out how dirty these wheels are going to be. Yeah.
Go to the side view. There we go. Zoom in a little bit more on this one. Oh, jeez.
A little dirty.
For those not being able to see what's going on right now, DJ's trying to catch flies in his room. It's all good.
I'm not good at it.
See, yeah, there's like no dirt at all on the equipment itself. I was hoping to see some wear on it. That's kind of what I want to see, is like how that is that going to change at all, or is it still the same method? That's all.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely not just going to put them on there. They're going to make sure it's a custom texture. But I think as far as the wheels go, I think they just kind of drove out into the field and took these pictures. So
yeah.
I don't think the workers were in the fields very long before doing this. Hey, VF's in here. What up, dude?
Hey, VF. No, I don't know anything else about that other than that. The tracksuit still, I'm really kind of curious to see more about, like, there's got to be a fact sheet coming out on all the customizations they have for people, and like
he's wearing the pants that match.
He's got matching pants. That is the blondest guy I've ever seen in Farm Sim.
Man, if I saw this dude in real life, I'd probably have to stare at him and be like, dork.
Ouch.
Lease option store? Yeah, there's a lease option. Oh, yeah. Strange night for Farm Sim show. Yeah, well, strange is what we do. And somebody's got
our middle names.
Somebody's got to work tomorrow. So.
The one of us with a full-time job still.
Yeah, I got a full-time job.
Well, okay, full-time.
I'm at work right now.
Exactly. There we go.
Anyway, this is cool. I think at the end of the day, the overall reaction is everyone's excited. And if you don't like Klutch, you're excited because you want your combine, your favorite combine, to look this good. And I think we can probably safely say, yeah, it's going to look this good. So,
have we analyzed enough of it yet, or is there anything else we got to talk about on that?
There was actually one thing that I wanted to show off.
Okay,
you seen the floor in here?
Yeah, the brushed concrete kind of look.
Yeah, I don't know what to talk about it, but
right?
Yeah, it's cool. I think it looks neat.
You know
I
what
like
it was? Is they had it slate gray beforehand. They're like, you know what? We need some definition to this.
Yeah,
Just take the mouse and scratch it up a little bit, make it look like it's got some definition.
it's cool. It's cool. Drew Hodges has asked, do we think Ford's going to be in? I don't think it will be, but if they get one company in, I do think it'll be Ford. That is not me saying that Ford is coming. That's not me saying that I think Ford is coming. That's me saying I don't think Ford's coming. And if it does, I'm going to be happy to be proven wrong. But I don't think they're going to bring in Mac and Ford in the same year. Ford probably more expensive than John Deere was.
But Ford's such a weird one too, because there's like they've been able to prove now that you can just put pretty much a lizard brand on any kind of a Ford skin and be good to go. So
yeah.
Is there any chance like the base game truck, it looks like an F-150 with a lizard brand on it? Like we even talked about this on that trailer. Like the windows seem like the old square body, the mid-90s level Fords, right?
You said you had one, right?
Yeah, I had a 94 F-150 when I was younger. And it looks like that whole windscreen had a little triangle window up in the front. It looked identical to that. If there ever was a brand, like just slap a lizard brand on that thing and you're good to go. It seems to me like that's what they could do. I don't know.
Well, I will also say that the mods that we have don't seem to be as highly detailed as mods that are based off fictional things.
Yeah, that's true.
So, any news on the Black Mac truck? No, the Black Anthem, I don't know anything about. If you guys don't know, so there was a leak on Amazon. I say a leak. It was just Amazon.com in Germany said that the Black Anthem, Mac Black Anthem, was coming with Farming Simulator 22 as a pre-order if you pre-ordered on Amazon in Germany. That being said, I haven't seen it since. I haven't looked, but no one's talking about it. So
they said Giants hasn't said if they were going to put your Mazda in base game.
Shush. Even in video games, I don't choose my car. Okay, and I finally have a car in a video game. It's all of them. Oh, okay. Virtual Farmer shared something that I did not know. He said in the past, he's been told that there's no cost associated with brands in Farm Sim. It's a mutual agreement, brands in the game, to promote their equipment.
Interesting.
Oh, Terminator. Mechanical laugh. Mechanical laugh. You have anything you want to share? I got nothing. Again, it's beautiful. Looks good. I'm digging it. I'm down. I'm launching Discord because I was told to.
Right in the middle of the stream. Let's launch Discord. This is not. Why don't you have it running right now?
I was told. Yeah. Oh, it's Big Dog. He sent over a picture of the combine with wheels. But like I said, Giant said there will not be wheels.
That's a good question. You know what's the size of the header? What's the 1080 header? What's the size of that thing?
Oh, he said maniacal.
It's okay.
Crazy laugh. Man, I'm crazy. Driving me crazy. 1080, I'm assuming what? 10.8 meters?
That would be a rough guess, but yeah.
Well, think about the combine that we've got in game with the was it the Lexion?
It doesn't say on their page.
What?
On Colossus page, is that they don't have the 1080 on there?
I'm sure it is.
That's something I need to look at right now.
Too easy. Richard says 10.5. See, why would we look up something when Richard's here? He knows everything before we do.
Never mind. He beat me to it.
Yep.
Here's Richard.
Do I think we'll get a Gamescom trailer? Hope so. That'd be nice. All right. Are we done with this?
That's all I got, man. I think we talked about it all.
Cool. You want to keep talking about it and just keep going in circles?
We could if we want to start over again and start over with the store. Let's start with that again.
If you guys didn't join us 44 minutes ago, I'm messing around. Now I'm excited about this. I hope you guys are as well. This doesn't just show us information for this. It shows us how they're going to be doing things for everything. And everything that I've seen so far has given me the same kind of look, this clean, very detailed look at all the machines. So it tells me that they've really, really focused on making the next game look very good and focused a lot on equipment.
Yep. That's all I got.
You want to talk about what happened and we'll go ahead and take this off of the screen now. There we go. You want to talk about what happened this week in Farming Simulator? We haven't done that in a while.
There's a reason for that, though.
There's not a whole lot going on in Farming Simulator right now. FarmCon went, yeah, let's go. And then everybody else was like, hey, did you see that? Wait, what were we doing? I don't remember. Well, let's just not do anything. No, I mean, we got some cool stuff. So Dennis Farm's Automote edit came out this week.
Yep.
Lincoln Creek version 0 came out. This is the beta came out this week. Supposedly tomorrow the version 1's coming out, so that'll be cool. And
it's a fun map too. I really enjoy that map.
DJ Modding announced his next map today, Red River, which is
mod
cool.
has been pretty quiet.
Yeah, it's been kind of quiet. A couple things. So the big bell grab. Let's see if I can get me a little zoom in action going on right here.
Bring it up on yours, Kip.
Yeah. So the big bell grab came out today. This is something from AMG Agri Modding, or here it says AMG Gaming. Awesome, extremely very, very highly detailed, absolutely beautiful. It'll run a whole stack of bells. Here they're kind of pushing it a little bit. They've got 5 of the Heston bells there and 6 normal bells, but it will do it. They've recommended 4 and 5 respectively, but you could do 5 and 6.
It's a lot.
Yeah, and it's cool. I've got it downloaded. I've already loaded it into my personal save. I think it's beautiful. And not only that, Nathan something that did Meadow Grove, sorry, Nathan, he's got that really nice JCB out. Then you need the connectors for the front. And he's made a special one just for that, which is really cool. It's a nice mod. If you guys are interested in stuff.
If you like stacking bales, this is probably one of the better ways to do it now. If you don't want to have like an auto load or something like that, because this is available for console, of course, as well.
Yep.
So this is probably one of the better ones out there for sure now for stacking bales for sure.
Yep. And it brought a new brand into the game. Did you know this?
No, I didn't know that. I missed
a brand we've never had before. Lizard UK. But he did it. That's awesome. So now someone needs to make a Lizard US, Lizard Canada. I mean, this is a worldwide corporation we're talking about.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's put them all in now.
Lizard's expanding.
Let's do them all.
And I'm all for it. A couple things. This one right here. So it was on Mod Hub this morning, but it was on as a top mod, and I think that was a mistake. Maybe, I'm not sure. I actually mentioned my mod video. I was like, this is nice, but this is not a top mod. And it was removed and put back on without the top mod feature. I feel bad for the people now. It's nice. It looks great. Again, I just don't think it's a top mod. Spanish horse stable.
How about the multi-baler?
I must have said it so bad today in the video, except people tagging me on Discord. They're like, did you just say that? Oh, this works now, the weed trimmer. Have you seen the animation of the guy walking? It's awesome. Multi-baler came out. Here it is. So I've got one gripe and a lot of compliments.
It's a bit odd. It's a little bit different, right?
No, I love it. Well, I've been watching this for a little while. This thing, can we just put this on there? Do we have to pick it up and put it on there like that? I can't do that. All right. And it doesn't work without it. So let's just put it on there and leave it. VF's took over chat. This was VF's chats from the beginning. There's none of us knew it yet. But it's cool. It's awesome. Unfortunately, these pictures don't show it working. Which
no,
would have been
that's
great.
What I thought when I first fired it up. I'm like, how does this work? Like, I see pictures of this, but this doesn't do this. I don't understand what am I doing? And then okay.
So if this mod's for anything, it's this right here, because this hooks up to a trailer hitch and adds PTO.
Yeah.
And you keep your trailer hitch. So
that's PTO to pretty much, what's really, there's a lot of things you can add that to.
Yeah. So that's really cool. And it's within a mod where you can use it as a silent, like a chaff baler, whatever you want through that. And they're working on an update right now for Maze Plus. It's cool.
Pretty cool.
I like it.
Break it.
Yep, that came out.
Updates,
and that's
more updates.
It. That's all the mods this week so far. Granted, it's
Just not a
Thursday,
lot.
but still.
Yeah, it's Thursday. Still one more day, but it's just not a lot, right? I think I said this last on the weekend update last week that, you know, if you're a new modder right now, this really, and you want to try to get your stuff into the mod hub at some point in time, this is like the time to do it.
Yeah, now's a pretty good time.
I mean, what's the wait list right now? It's a day they're getting mods tested, right?
Dude,
so you send your mod in.
One day.
Yeah, you'll send your mod in. It'll get tested probably within a day or two. Yep, yay or nay, and you'll find out what you need to fix to get it into the mod hub. If it'll take it, like right now is the time to do it. If you want to do it, any modders out there, if you're an aspiring modder that wants to try your hand at this, right now is the time because it's just not a lot out there right now.
What's the top disappointing mod, man?
Oh boy, DJ.
Yeah. I had one thing that I want people's help with.
Oh,
I'm trying something new. I'm doing this. Now, come on, there we go.
What are you doing? Are you putting something up live?
Yeah.
Boy, here we go.
So I started doing this week, where instead of the testing, let's just throw in a big picture up. I'm doing like the blurry background, or I did that today with the picture and the list to the left of it, so that you could kind of follow down the list if you wanted, or you could look at the picture if you wanted. And I've taken away the logos on the screen that say like what I'm talking about. So, I mean, I'm still saying it, but is this cool? This is a good time for me to be like, do you like this? Or should we just go back to the old way of putting the thing in the top corner and throwing a big picture on screen?
This seems easier to me. Just saying.
Way more difficult.
This seems like it'd be easier.
Well, because I didn't have to take so many screenshots beforehand. And
the lower thirds always take me so long. Like it's just
it's easy because half of my lower thirds, like 2 of them go in opposite corners. So I just put the same numbers, and then there's a negative on one of the numbers because I'm just and then they just go in their places.
Okay.
And then the ones for the bottom right, I just literally just copy both and go.
It's just you have to type in all the names all the time and
it's copy paste.
Yep.
Oh, this is a screenshot from the website. I didn't type nothing.
Yeah, well, I know that is. I'm just saying, like, always making lower thirds for every single mod. I find that's always tedious.
Oh, no, I didn't do that. When was the last time you watched Farm Sim News?
It's been a little while. It's been like a couple days. Didn't you just still do like lower thirds for every single thing that comes out?
No, never.
Huh, must have
I
missed
used
that.
to just put at the top right, this is a mod in testing, and it's PC Mac. Or it's console.
Maybe that was just me that was doing that. Never mind then.
LOL. Caught him. William Taylor. Cowbell of awesomeness for Klutch's non-awesomeness. Watch my videos. Now let's move on so you don't ask how many videos I've seen of yours, and we will continue. Anyway, I thought, say the old one looks better in your opinion. This one's definitely not as clean. The setup's not as clean.
I like this. I don't know. I think this looks good.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know what this called in 4K thing is. What 4B? What do you want? I don't know what you want from me.
I don't know what you want.
Called in 4K. Anyway, I think I like them that way. I may go back to it next week and just see like how many likes versus dislikes I get, and see if anybody even notices. Because I don't even think anybody even noticed yesterday.
You're probably right.
So, what else you got, Klutch? What else do we
I've really got
that?
I'm still doing Farm Sim speedrunning stuff. I've still got a bunch of people that have been sending me messages on this. We've probably got like 6 or 7, maybe even 8 teams of people or people by themselves that have attempted it now. So if anybody is interested in trying the Farm Sim speedrun, I don't know. I have not got an official. I think I've got like 1, maybe 2 times solo so far, which is something like, I think it's 10.5 hours. It's taken someone to buy every single numbered field on Ravenport. Base game, no mods.
Wow.
So that's the best one I've heard so far. We were trying to do this with up teams of 4 and seeing who can get the best time. But every single numbered field, Ravenport, base game, no mods. All DLCs are allowed, but that's it. We'll see. I don't know. I thought we could do it in 4 hours. We tried, and we were so bad. So bad. 5 hours in, we had about 30% done.
And you do new former, right?
What's that?
You do new farmer?
Farmer mode. Yep, new farmer mode, base game stuff on Ravenport. So that was with 4 of us. I have a different strategy in mind for next time, but I know Driver53 is pushing this pretty hard in his channel as well. I think he was about the same. He did a little bit better than us. I think he got about the 5-hour mark, and he had about 35-40% of the funds needed. But there we go. Driver53, 2.7 million after 4 hours. Ooh, you're in the same boat as I am then, Driver53. We're in the same boat, buddy. Anyways, there's got to be a strategy if you guys can do it. I would love to see it. But yeah, give it a shot. You can join us on the Discord and let us know your times by all means. I would love to see if we can set up a little bit of a leaderboard for it. If someone can find a way to get this under 5 hours, I would be impressed. But it might be possible, maybe not. I don't know.
I'm still stuck on the how fast can I lose money speed run.
Oh, we can lose that pretty fast.
Yeah, but like, how good are you at losing it when you're trying? Like, you can't just like lease something a bunch of times and get rid of money. You've got 100 grand. You've got all your equipment. How much can you do before you're like, this was a bad decision over and over and over again? Can you do it? Is it possible?
You haven't met me that much, have you? We haven't talked. We haven't played Farm Sim together for a while. I lose so much money so fast.
You lose your equipment. It's on the roof.
Just keep on hiring workers.
Who started that anyway?
I don't remember. Was it me or you?
I don't remember. All I remember is you telling me. Do you remember? Was it Farm Sim 17 when you did the bus route on? Was it Mercury Farm?
Mercury Farms. Yeah.
You went and you like took. It was you. Yeah, because that's the one. You booger. That was 3 years ago. That was over 3 years ago.
It was like Christmas time. I put a bunch of those singing Christmas trees around your farm.
Oh, that's right. Oh, and he did like a. So on his channel. On his video that he did, he made a thing where he was like riding the bus in, and the bus dropped him off in front of the farm. He set it up. No, you used my game. No, because I was on console and you were on PC.
I was. So it was even harder for you because you're like, I don't know how I'm going to do half the stuff you did.
Yeah, he was trying to like reset up everything. I was like, I can't pick stuff up. So I started using the Farmer Man Golf Cart Jockey Trebuchet Olympics thing where he'd set all the arm speed to like, was it 200% or whatever?
Like that, yeah.
So it just goes poof, hoping that I could catapult some of the equipment onto the roofs.
Yeah, because I think I put two of your tractors in your truck up on your sheds and your roofs, and then planted a bunch of those seeing Christmas trees like down your laneway. So when you're coming down your laneway, those trees would be whipping past, and all you could hear was like the Christmas songs going by as you're whipping through.
So he did that to me, and you even set like workers in the field. You were like, "Oh, he's out in the field. Let's."
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. It's been a while, man. Holy.
And then I did the same map in Farm Sim 19 with the only roleplay series I've ever done,
which was fun. You should get back into it. It was funny.
Man, it took I had to use like things that never happened before and stuff. It was fictional stories. I killed a guy and like put him in a bale and then threw him in the river. Like who did, most people are like, oh, we're running low on cash. I don't even know if we're gonna have enough money to buy our corn seed. And then DJ's role plays like, I killed a guy and put him in a straw bale. But I didn't really do it. Frank did it.
Oh, I forgot about Frank.
Yeah.
I forgot about Frank the Tank. That's right.
I still got his. Hang on. I got the IMAX over here. Where's the music for Frank? Or not Frank the Tank. It's just Frank.
I know, but I call him Frank the Tank.
He's a murderer.
DJ's got a pretty dark side when he goes to roleplay. I was surprised. I didn't see it coming. It caught me off guard.
It caught a lot of people off guard, myself included. Hang on. DjGoHam Gaming. Video recording tools, because I save everything. Farm Sim 19 music.
Oh boy.
Maps, Mercury Farms. Where's Frank's music?
DJ Moose says he's found Frank on Susquehanna.
Frank's music, here it is. Oh, hang on.
What is this?
My jam. And it's just like a whole. How do I get out of this? Apple Music stinks. Stop it. Anyway, so that was Frank's music.
Oh, you
Get
actually had
Mr.
Frank
Silly P
music.
on the show. Mr. Silly P's sick right now. He has been on the show before.
He has been. Go back to like 20 episodes ago. And you'll find him on the show, but we should probably have him on again with the since Farms 22 is getting closer.
Yeah, I still think we should try the idea that I had. Maybe not like for a main show. Should we tell him what the idea was?
It just sounds painful. I'm not
We'll
gonna
have
lie.
like 8 or 10 people on here at one time.
It sounds like a bunch of grown adults fighting for airtime and arguing over nothing.
But it's all YouTubers who are used to talking all they want.
Oh boy, we could. It would be awkward.
So again, Virtual Farmer, Miss Silly P, Klutch, DJ, us, and then like some mappers. Yeah, MRG could come on. Maybe get let's see,
Austin,
Pickle and what you call it, Pickle and Austin and Squad, just to mess with him. Kerminator could get on here. And maybe that's the show that we finally get Daggerwin on as well.
Like, what would we? It'd be like Jeopardy, like Farm Sim Jeopardy, something like that.
Oh, do you know how cool that would be? How many people would tune into that and watch that? Are you like Farming Simulator, like Q&A questions? Have somebody put that together. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're gonna do this. We have.
Why did I have to say anything?
Yeah,
why on earth?
Feud.
Chat, help me. Why did I say a thing?
And then we can have Kerminator. Yeah, that's it. Kerminator could be like the guy. Do you have a game show music real quick that you put on?
Farm Sim Feud.
Yeah. Are you serious? This is the best idea anyone's had in the past 20 minutes.
I'm gonna have to fill up on brown water. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, Virtual Farmer's got it right there. Farm or the like the FSL. So like UK versus US. YouTubers FSL. Oh, that's you playing that. I'll be there. But like Farm Sim Q&A, Farm Sim Feud, or and heck no, we can even get like an independent adjudicator to ask a bunch of questions.
Did you just say adjudicator? Really?
We asked. Sorry, game show host. We asked 100 people, what color would you paint your John Deere tractor if it wasn't green? And then you've got Klutch going, or hey, I'm sorry.
Green.
Oh, Brian with the super sticker. I don't know what it is. Can somebody please tell me?
It would be so bad. It would be so
100, bad. Yeah. We get. How cool would that be, though?
Oh boy.
Farm Sims Family Feud. Ugh.
Sure. Let's do it. You got to come up with the questions.
Crap. I don't want to do that part. That doesn't sound fun at all. I just want to tell people about it and take part.
Sorry, you got to organize now. Thanks, JT.
I wonder if we could get
buzzer.
I wonder if we could get Giants in on this.
I would love to. Yeah.
Road Warrior. What are you doing?
Wow. Cheers, buddy.
Now, speaking of Squad, just posted the video. Road Warrior 13 at 4:03 p.m. with the $50. What's up, DJ? You crazy man. What's going on? I don't know. I don't know what to do. My head's did. You were awesome. Kerminator
with a giant buzzer.
Whenever
DJ says something, it just buzzes over him.
Shush.
I need that right now. If someone could build, let's see. I gotta make that into my stream deck. JT, send me that over.
I know it's a pillow. Just pretend.
What?
The thing is, I see Kermit with this big red button, and he asks dumb question or whatever, and I give him a better dumb answer, and then he's just like,
oh boy,
I hurt my wrist. That wasn't fun. Getting old, I can't do vigorous.
Injured by punching a pillow. Sorry, what?
That's all the time we have for today.
Oh, folks, with that bombshell.
Just to make it that much better. Oh.
I don't know what else we can say about this. Is there anything else you want to talk about today, or should we wrap it up? I think we've killed DJ. Perfect.
Oh, this is going to be such a good idea. Now we have to do it because we told 500 people.
You're in charge of it. Get to work on it.
I don't want. I'm lazy as soon as the shows are over. Tomorrow. I'll start on it tomorrow. But that'd be cool. Kind of a roundup, kind of fun thing. But it would be neat to have Giant sit on it. Maybe get the like the community coordinator guys.
I agree. That'd be fun.
And maybe have them ask a couple questions, and then they could just like, I didn't ask 100 people, but I did write some answers on the board, so we're gonna see if you can figure them out. How many 3-meter cultivators are on ModHub?
Oh boy.
Oof.
These questions just got way worse right off the bat. Oh.
Can you imagine Lars asking that? I think we might lose his job if we make him do that. I'm not going to do that.
About 69 too many.
Yeah, as always.
Right. Anything else you want to talk about? You good?
Anything
you got off your chest? You're happy now? No complaints about anything? Do we need to go over your dating life anymore? Should we talk about that? Do we need to have intervention? Regret asking that question.
Man, there's stuff on the microphone. What?
Nothing.
Yep.
Oh, bad. I got nothing. You know what? I got a haircut today. That's about all I got going on today.
He's been bragging about it.
I know. Look at that. Nice and svelte. I'm actually looking like I'm balding up here. Look at that. Like that's some serious
comb over action going on.
I think I'm starting to get to the 5-head side now, and that's not 4-head. It's almost a 5-head. It's getting up there.
That's good. Do you still have a sandwich left? You eat it all? You could eat the plate. But these people didn't get to see you eat.
You got to be part of the pre-stream.
Yeah, so check out Klutch's pre-stream, which can be found over on Twitch and on Facebook. And I didn't do a pre-stream this week.
Next week, you'll be doing pre-stream. We'll be on my channel next week, I guess.
Are we doing it Friday next week?
Friday should be good next week.
Yep. And then I believe it's the week after. The week after, someone decided that I didn't need to do YouTube for the day. So they decided to land at like 10 something in the morning. Getting you an Uber.
What a jerk. I can't believe they did that.
Yeah. So I think we've got a guest for the show for the 20th. And he's going to be right here. Because getting YouTubers to my house is what I do, I guess.
I had no idea. There you go, guys. If you're a YouTuber, you can go visit DJ. We're putting that out there to everybody now. That's what we're doing. Please don't.
Kerminator's asking when we see in the Farm Sim Show FSL team. I don't know, but if you guys want to watch a Farming Simulator League, Kerminator's hosting it on Giants Twitch accounts. That is twitch.tv/Giants Software. And he's doing it like 7 o'clock in the evening, I believe, on Fridays now instead of at 11 a.m. Eastern time, which is super cool. And he is in charge of that fully now, which is super awesome.
Sounds good to me.
7 p.m., 10 p.m. Eastern time.
There we go. I might have to, you know what? I might have to go hang out today if I have time. But we'll be.
I'll be tomorrow. There. Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow?
It's tomorrow. Today's technically not Friday.
See, I think it's Friday still. I'm sorry. That's what it is. I'm so used to doing the show on a Friday. Anyways, we'll see you next week, I guess, folks.
Yep.
Nothing else?
I don't have a thing. Normally, we've got like a whole paragraph of things for me to talk about.
Oh, wow. Let's just take this and run, chat. Let's go.
I saw a snake yesterday. It was a black snake, and I was scared out of my mind. And I called my mom and asked what I should do.
Oh, I found a snake.
And it was outside, and she told me to leave it alone.
DJ, my 7-year-old has more constrained conversations.
Who said I was 7?
Mom, I found a snake.
You're 32. Get over it.
Cheers to you folks. Thanks for watching today. I'll be back next week. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to all the different places that we are at. And we will see you hopefully next Friday, unless I decide to lose my mind and figure out what the heck DJ's talking about one of these days. Cheers to you guys. We'll see you then. DJ, anything to finals to say?
Thank you to everybody that joined us today. Big shout out to everybody. Send us super chats during the show. You guys are awesome. And if you're going to pre-order, use my link or his link for Farming Simulator 22 Klutch Sim, I believe.
Clutch Sim, you are good. You've been looking at my stuffs.
Well, I mean, you did hit bronze this week.
I know.
We got bronze partner in the building right here, baby. Ooh. And I hit gold this week. That was cool. All right.
Cheers. Appreciate it. Gold. I know. Gold.
Yeah, but the more you guys do that, the more giveaways we could do. We have like $800 or $900 for giveaways right now. That's insane. Actually, no, we have like $1,200 or $1,300 for giveaways for Farm Sim 22. That's insane.
A lot of giveaways.
A lot of giveaways. Oh, Calamek plus 20.
Cheers, buddy.
20 year. You're too much, man. You're too much.
All right, folks. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week if we don't see you before then.
Bye.
See you, folks.
Farm Sim Show, baby. The Sim Show.
Oh, I got an idea. Next week we should do the whole show like K-Bot and DJ Bot. I don't think anybody would really tune in for that.